back at the beach and our plan is to do some beach driving. We are heading towards Esperance, but we don't want to take main roads, so we're trying to go along the beaches and dirt roads. We have no idea what we're in for, so we'll take you along with us. And this is how we start. We're at Chains Beach. This is the beautiful view. Sadly the weather's not great. And now we start airing down so we can get out of here. We got to the spot where a creek is flowing into the ocean and it's quite a step here. So we're trying to time it right and go along this side and then just, right foot. Welcome to my life. Mark's there, I'm back here. Alright, we're at the other side and we can't go straight. We already had a look because the waves are crashing against this little outcrop. So we have to stay on that side and cross this creek and get up the dune somehow. For the sand dune?
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
Oh my goodness. Mark needs some more horsepower, I reckon.
Luckily, the Pajero got bogged at that second, because if we would have gone over this dune, it was like a 2-meter almost vertical drop and we definitely would not have gotten back out of there.
So as you could see, the Pajero made it almost all the way up, but there's no path. So we had to take this one anyways, and that's what we're doing now. We got to this boggy sandy hill, and because our mark's quite heavy and the sand is really boggy, we're kind of stuck. So now we got tracks out, and usually that's what's helping us, even though it takes a few attempts sometimes. So let's see. goodness. The tide is a little bit higher and we have to find a gap in between waves to get through here.
Like there's a dugite in the middle of the road, and what does Yella have to do? Take a picture. So let's hope it's not mad at her.
This track to Boat Harbour WIKIcamps, right? And it's an easy dirt road in, and then a really corrugated dirt road, and now it's an overgrown narrow track.
Oh my
and
goodness.
We've read about this in the comments. Now it's gonna get interesting, Patrick.
Sorry tree.
Sorry.
Sorry tree.
It gets dark in here. Oh my goodness.
Ihr habt den Weg blockiert, ich muss mal kurz aufräumen. Oder Mann, ich muss kurz aufräumen.
My brother just said that the road's blocked. Yeah.
Wir haben noch einen Sturmschaden hier hinter euch.
There are ants here. Patrick, how did they get in? And half of the tree. Take you along for the real Unimog life that we are doing and experiencing. So we want to show you not only the fun stuff and all the tracks, but also how we set up, what we do if we stay in one place for 2 nights and not just 1 night, and all the maintenance we're doing and little jobs on the road. Alright, Patrick just said not just little jobs, big jobs as well. We tend to choose beautiful spots where we have a really nice view, like this one. We're at Boat Harbour at the moment, and I'm currently editing our next YouTube video. And my brother, he really likes to build stuff or 3D print stuff, design stuff like that. And Patrick is working on a truck, so those two together, they are doing some fun projects while doing the project we have to do as well. And we want to show you because we have a 3D printer with us, guys, and it's useful, and we'll show you why. When we did our shakedown trip, we lost our Mercedes badge. It's somewhere on the corrugated roads, and now they set up our EcoFlow solar panels, and it's connected to the power station, and the 3D printer is actually
Already done printing.
But connected to that in here. And that's how we printed the new Mercedes badge. And this is what it looks like, and now it gets painted. And this little Mercedes badge is definitely not the only thing we've lost already. Even though we try to look and make sure everything's tight, sometimes they just rattle loose on the corrugated roads. One of our victims was a bolt that goes in here, like that one underneath, and holds this roller of our PTO driven winch. So now we replicated one out of plastic and 3D printed it, so at least it stays in place and it works again. We also found this is a spot where bolts tend to rattle loose, so we have lost two, and you have to use a ratchet strap again, like once before, to get this mount into place, and then we can put new bolts in, and we should probably clean it as well. Another little project that we have to do is our water pump. What's wrong with it, Patrick?
So in most water pumps, this is usually the case, they use AC pressure switches. So the little tiny switches up here that use the pressure, so that when the pressure is reached, they just, it's like a little button switch, push button switch. But they're AC current rated and not for DC, because DC is harder to interrupt, so they usually fail. So what we do is we just order a bunch of these pressure switches and we swap them out. And we've got a replacement pump already anyway, so now we just have a new pressure switch in this one already. Same cable ends and stuff, so you just have to swap it all over, put this one in, put a new pressure switch in that one, and then it should run fine again.
Because this is not the first time this happened, pressure switches keep failing, and that's why we ordered a bunch of new ones from China.
So, this is the old pressure switch we pulled out. That's the new one. Anyone notice a difference?
Let's go to the beach!
Go for a swim in the wind and the rain. No, it's not raining. Off we go! Did you like my beach stroll?
Not sure if I'm gonna show that. So hot!
The spa pool.
Yeah.
Nice, eh?
Like the idiot of the spa pool.
1, 2, 3.
Love Boat Harbour, and today the weather is amazing. It's 30 degrees, the sun's out, sun and cloudy mix, And this morning we went down and saw a seal chilling and playing in those rock pools, and it was amazing.
Go down the tight track again.
Keep going east.
Boat Harbour or Palino? Well, we've just been to Boat Harbour, so let's go that way.
The congregations are so wild. They're massive. I don't want to sit in the Pajero like the other guys. We got to a rocky bit. Looks like fun. That's actually what the Unimog loves the most, is like those rocky bits, not the deep sand. So yeah, that will be good. Another really long rocky section. Look at this, massive holes. That will be fun, guys. far this track has been so much fun. Like, it's not too deep sand and there's some rocky bits and then it gets really narrow and then beautiful flowers and yeah, it's fun. Patrick, do you like it? Did you like the rocky section?
Yeah, I did. Didn't like the corrugations on the first part though.
Yeah. We're not sure if we can drive through that. And we've been walking down a bit. It doesn't even get better. Look at that. And their angles a bit too wild for the Mog, I guess, since it's top heavy. Too much. The track's pretty much gone. So now the challenge is to turn around. No idea how we're gonna do that. This is the widest spot we could find. That's right before this rocky section. And now we're trying 3 wide turn. Trying to turn the Mog. Achtung! Yeah, it's gonna be a challenge. Lots of angles. Oh my goodness! Track is insane, like it's completely overgrown and I don't know what to say. Shocking, very shocking. What?